This is TechCrunch. On Thursday, Commonwealth Fusion Systems said it would sell high-temperature superconducting magnets to Realta Fusion, the second in a string of deals that suggests the company will lean heavily on its magnet technology in the coming years to bring in much-needed revenue. Rick Needham, the company's COO, told reporters on a call it is the largest deal of this kind to date for Commonwealth Fusion Systems. Now, CFS previously sold magnets to the WHAM experiment at the University of Wisconsin, with which fusion startup Realta collaborates closely. The physics behind WHAM underpins Realta's approach to fusion power, which is known as a magnetic mirror reactor. In a magnetic mirror, plasma is confined into a shape that resembles two 2-liter soda bottles connected at the base. On each end, powerful magnets punch the plasma and force it back toward the center. Weaker magnets encircle the middle of the bottle shape. To make a more powerful reactor, Khosla-backed Realta would only need to expand the middle section, and because those magnets are less powerful, they're cheaper. Per kilowatt-hour costs should fall as Realta's reactors increase in size. CFS is pursuing another form of magnetic confinement fusion called a tokamak. In a tokamak, D-shaped magnets cast powerful fields to keep plasma circulating in a donut-like shape inside. Over the years, the company has refined its magnets in pursuit of putting electrons on the grid from ARC, its future commercial-scale reactor that's slated to be built in Virginia. Both CFS's and Realta's existence stem from the magnets themselves. CFS was founded back in 2018 after scientists at MIT realized that a new class of commercially available high-temperature superconductors could underpin a viable tokamak design. Realta was founded a few years later when physicists at the University of Wisconsin saw that there was a new technology. As co-founder and CEO Kieran Furlong said, it was a game changer that would enable us to go back to the magnetic mirror and avail of those engineering advantages that the concept has. In addition to the Realta and WHAM deals, CFS has also licensed its high-temperature superconducting magnet technology to Type 1 Fusion, which is working on a third type of reactor design known as a stellarator. While the latter deal doesn't include CFS building actual magnets for the company, Christine Dunn, CFS's head of external communications, said it could lead to that one day. The deals will help CFS pay off its investment in magnet manufacturing. The startup spent 7 years and hundreds of millions of dollars building a factory capable of producing high-temperature superconducting tape designed to fusion power specifications. So far, that material has gone toward building Spark, the company's demonstration reactor, which will not turn on until later this year. There will be a gap until work begins in earnest on its commercial-scale power plant called ARC. These deals keep the factory running in between. Because Realta and Type 1 are pursuing different reactor designs, CFS apparently does not view them as directly competitive at the moment. In the marketplace, Realta and CFS are even further apart, with the former focusing initially on industrial applications that need large amounts of heat. To date, CFS has raised nearly $3 billion, a large chunk of all venture dollars raised by fusion startups. That's put the company in an enviable position, giving it the means to build key facilities like its magnet factory before competitors can. The startup pitches these deals as a service to the broader fusion industry, making available technologies that would cost many millions to replicate. That is certainly true, but it also gives it access to even more venture investment, even if it's in a roundabout way. The fitness industry is consolidating fast, and the latest deal is one of the biggest yet. Playlist, the parent company behind fitness brands Booker, ClassPass, and MindBody, has officially merged with eGym, a startup known for its smart gym equipment, AI-driven workout plans, and corporate wellness marketplace WellPass. Playlist announced on Tuesday that the transaction is officially complete, after first disclosing the agreement in January. With everything now finalized, eGym will operate under Playlist alongside its other brands, and leadership will be shared between Playlist co-founder Fritz Landman and eGym CEO Philip Reusch-Schlanderer. The deal values the combined company at $7.5 billion. The merger is expected to create a fitness and wellness powerhouse by bringing eGym into the mix alongside B2B platforms like Booker, which supports spas and salons, and MindBody, which offers software widely used by gyms and studios, plus the consumer app ClassPass. Playlist is stitching together multiple layers of the industry into a single system. Together, the combined company spans everything from how fitness businesses operate to how users discover and book classes to how workouts are delivered in the gym and even how employers offer fitness as a benefit. The scale is particularly notable. The company says it will reach millions of users across more than 30 countries, bringing together over 40,000 businesses on MindBody, more than 88,000 venues on ClassPass, upwards of 20,000 employer partners through eGym WellPass, and over 33,000 fitness locations with eGym equipment. Now, it's hardly alone in making such moves. Recent moves include MyFitnessPal acquiring Cal AI, an AI calorie counting app, and Strava buying 2 apps, cycling app The Breakaway, and running app Runna. The merger is also a shift away from Playlist's earlier plans to go public. Back in 2024, the company was operating as MindBody ClassPass and was exploring a potential IPO. And by 2025, it instead rebranded as Playlist, bringing its 3 core businesses under a single identity. Now, Playlist has already rolled out several AI-powered capabilities. These include MindBody's Messenger AI, which helps brands respond to inquiries and booking requests, ClassPass's Smart Tools, which use machine learning to determine how many spots should be allocated for each class, and eGym Genius, which enables gyms to deliver personalized training plans that adapt to members' goals and the equipment available at their facility. The company declined to share details about any upcoming AI features, though. That's all for now. For more stories like these, go to TechCrunch.com.